Overwatch content creators and streamers are brainwashed, or they have Stockholm Syndrome, or both. So yeah, welcome to a new type of video. It's going to be kind of my usual rants, but this time I actually show you tweets and other things, more like one of those news or commentary channels, but you know. Anyways, hey guys, SpiritFire here. So what I'm talking about, obviously, Overwatch. And Overwatch, if you don't know, is a game that recently, or not recently, it was months ago, got, Overwatch 2 happened. It was a quote-unquote sequel to the game. It really wasn't. It was just a big update. But yeah, and now we are on Season 6. And the thing why I'm talking about this is because recently, Overwatch 2 came to Steam. And with that came the ability to review the game. And obviously, Overwatch got negatively reviewed a lot. It has become the worst rated game on Steam, worst reviewed game on Steam, and for good reason. Overwatch just it's not that good of a game. They stripped down the PvE, they walked back the promises they gave everyone, and we just have this sad excuse for a fucking PvE campaign that we still have to pay money for. But, no skill tree, none of the things we were promised, things like that. Another thing, horrible balancing. I don't know why Overwatch can never get this right. I assume it's because they keep releasing characters, so they have to adjust other characters. That's my assumption, but the balancing is horrid. It's always too strong or too weak. It's never perfect. And then finally, just Blizzard as a company. They're a bad company. They've done horrible shit. And yeah, and I'm sure there's a lot more points, but that's not the point of this video. I could spend a whole ass video talking about Blizzard, but right now we're talking about the content creators. So why are we talking about the content creators? Well, if you don't know, a lot of the content creators, they often complain about Overwatch and they doom post about Overwatch. And yet, when the scores and reviews finally came out, they were surprised when it got negative reception. They were surprised when it was overwhelmingly disliked. And then they started defending Overwatch for some reason, which makes me think there's something going on here, right? This brainwashing, Stockholm Syndrome, Overwatch paying them to defend them, something. But let's start with SK. So SK, she's an Overwatch creator, and this is her tweet. All these negative reviews piss me off because there's so much to actually complain about Overwatch 2 right now, but they're bringing up things from forever ago and have clearly not touched the game in years if they've never played it. I sort of agree with her. But I think she's just kind of writing it off. I feel like there is a lot of valid criticisms in the reviews being made, but I think she's definitely just kind of writing it off like, oh yeah, these are just people complaining from things that happen forever. No, a lot of them play now. A lot of them are complaining about things now. I feel like a lot of these reviews aren't from just random people. They are from Overwatch players. They are from current Overwatch players. That's why it got more hated. Overwatch 1, sure, it was hated, but it wasn't 52,000 negative reviews hated. It was just hated. Now Overwatch 2 people are still playing, and yeah, they don't like it. It's simple as that. Even this person says, maybe because these issues still play the game and still haven't been fixed, well, are we supposed to forget about them because it was ages ago? Rare SKL, not gonna lie. And I agree with them completely. There are still some issues from long ago that still haven't been fixed, and I think just to forget about them is kind of ignorant. And SK, obviously, even SK, she's doom posted a bit. Overwatch League is dead. We should be concerned. Made a whole video on why Overwatch League's dead, and it's like we can feel the game dying around us, and sucks because there's so much potential. This comment was kind of echoed and throughout this whole comment base. So next we have Questron. Actually, I have a bit of an idea. We will skip one of the tweets, but I'll read this for now. Questron says, so many Steam reviews and absolutely none of them are about the current state of the game. Don't worry, just 30,000 more negative reviews and they're going to go back to 6v6, I heard. again, same thing with SK. None of them are apps about the current state of the game. I've seen many that are about the current state of the game. I don't know if Questron's specifically not looking at them, if he turns a blind eye to them. There is a lot of people complaining about the current state of the game and things that happen that still happen to this day. So, yeah, that's another person. Surprisingly, Questron is one of those people that haven't complained about the game a lot, but I still think it's very strange to defend. But, yeah. So there's another Questron thing I want to speak about later, but I'll get to it. Now we got Neon Socks. I'm not too sure who this is, but they said 0% of the Overwatch 2 Steam reviews are verified. This is 100% review bomb campaign. No, it isn't. People just don't like the game, and I don't know if Overwatch content creators can accept that people don't like their game. You know, and on top of that, okay, so she's like, oh, Overwatch 2 haters have brain rot and all that, right? And then she posts this. The irony, it can't just be me. This was after the Steam reviews, I'm pretty sure. This was referencing the new game mode Flashpoint and how it takes ages to come back. Like, obviously, there are things to complain about. And Neon Socks literally complain about it. And yet, the Steam reviews are baffling. It's a campaign. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Okay. And this. Okay. This is Flats. It's been a long few years for Overwatch with lots of ups and downs, but it's sad to watch the review bomb campaign and arguably the best season of content we've ever had. There's things to be critical over, but this is just petty. Okay, this is by Flats. And if you don't know Flats, he's a Doom poster. He constantly complains about Overwatch. So I found this tweet and it sums it up perfectly. A leading Overwatch content creator, Doom posts about the game regularly sees the consequences of his actions. Which is so goddamn true. You cannot just keep posting about why you think the game is dying, why the game is bad, and then when people agree with you and start to post those reviews, be like, wait, what you guys are petty. No, you can't do that. And if we check on this tweet, instead of refreshing, I'll just duplicate the tab. He's deleted it. Obviously, he probably realizes he's a goddamn hypocrite. But yeah, I'm thinking all these Overwatch creators have like a single hive mind or something. I just don't understand their thought process. Then we have Boger. Boger's also an Overwatch content creator. And he was quote tweeting SK's tweet. A lot of hateful people go out of their way to review bomb a game they quit long ago or never even played, while people who love the game just enjoy it and say nothing. If you actually enjoy Season 6 or Overwatch in general, then you should go leave a positive review. Newsflash, a lot of people play Overwatch, and a lot of people still hate it. Source me, I used to be one of those people. I played a lot, I still hated it. Most of my friends, I still play and they hate it. If you guys know Obby, he helped me compile some of these tweets for this video. My friend Obsidian Sheep, Obby, go check him out. I'll leave him in the description. He also he plays Overwatch, and he has a lot of complaints about it. I don't think he likes it that much, but, you know, what else are you going to do? I know, it's contradicting that why would you play something if you're not having fun, if you don't like it, but people want Overwatch to succeed. No one wants it to fail, except maybe Team Fortress 2 players, but that's because they're fucking annoying. But no one really wants it to fail. Everyone wants it to be good. But we can't help it if the Overwatch team and Blizzard decide to fucking make it bad. I don't know why these Overwatch content creators think that you can't criticize Overwatch for some reason. I don't understand it. And of course, we have Skietsy. I feel like just seeing an opinion from Skietsy should be a crime, because every opinion this girl posts, I lose brain cells if I'm being honest. I don't know how it's possible to have every take be a bad take, but Skietzi somehow has managed it. And anytime she gets criticisms on those take, she falls back on misogyny. So I think I'm going to be called a misogynist, but no, I think almost every take Skietzi has been a fucking horrid take. But okay, let's see what she has to say. Why is the Overwatch community so quick to want to review bomb it on Steam or write negative things in the community section? This is good for our game. It's okay to be upset with how it is now, but maybe we don't try to ruin its future. What the fuck are you talking about? Genuinely, what the fuck are you talking about? Reviews are supposed to help the developer see what people don't like. And sure, I will admit, a lot of the reviews have not been constructive. There's, they just meme it, they go Overwatch bad. But that's because I feel like a lot of them know that the Overwatch team and Blizzard are just not going to give a shit if they do say anything. Maybe this whole dislike campaign is so maybe they'll notice, It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. It's fucking mind-boggling. They aren't trying to ruin its future. They just don't like how it is now. It's okay to be upset with how it is now. That is literally what people are doing. They are not trying to actively set this up for failure. They are just saying it is dog shit right now. And that's fair. It's valid criticism. Who could have seen this coming? Everyone. Yes, because it is genuinely deserving of criticisms. And then you have Neon Socks again saying, I honestly don't think the review bombing is coming from Overwatch players. I think it's mainly Team Fortress 2 and angry Steam nerds. And sure, there's probably a decent portion of those, but I'm sure a lot of them are Overwatch players. My friends who play Overwatch have negatively reviewed the fucking game for good reason. Again, Skietzi, I think any of her tweets are just eye cancer, dude. I don't know why. And again, of course, being an Overwatch content creator, she complains about the game and starts doom posting again. And of course, she is always in the discourse when it comes about Mercy and trying to buff a character that doesn't need to, and also creating discourse that make players not like the game that much. And finally, we have a good take from a content creator. One of the most sane takes. That's from Dante. Dante said, Overwatch Season 3, worst season, Overwatch content creators, Overwatch Season 3, worst season yet? Is Overwatch 2 dead? Obviously, making fun of the fact that many Overwatch creators make this their title or talk about Overwatch like this. And then he proceeds to put in quotes, guys, I don't know why Overwatch 2 is getting review bombed. It's such a good game and I feel so sorry for the devs. They work so hard. Obviously, sarcasm. And this is why I love Dante, bro. I've always been a Dante fan ever since, he was a Minecraft PvPer. Minecraft PvPer's got to stick together. Of course, he's going to have a good take. This is the one good take in a sea of fucking horrible takes, is what I've been seeing, and it's clear to see a lot of people agree with Dante for good reason. Because, okay, let's go back to Questron. Now, obviously, I was talking about Questron before. Questron. When I said this 4 months ago, I was called a subtweeting beta zoomer. Let it be known I was on the right side of history the entire time. I will not waver. Questron to the top. This is the same Questron who made that one tweet about why is getting review bombed. It is blatant fucking hypocrisy. Blatant hypocrisy. It is he knows why it's being review bombed. And yet he questions why in his tweet, and he's like, oh, it's a campaign. I'm baffled. If you knew, why the fuck are you complaining? You should know why. I don't understand. I'm actually convinced there's something wrong with Overwatch content creators. There is something wrong with them. I don't know if a Blizzard employee has a gun to the back of their head, but it certainly does feel like it. Because after years of them shit talking the game they play, after years of fucking complaining, they're surprised when the game that they complain about gets negative Steam reviews. I'm just honestly baffled. I don't know what they expected. I don't know what they expect. I am baffled that people agree. But I'll be honest. The internet's actually fighting back. You know, the internet's like, what the fuck are you guys on about? To all these Overwatch creators, except Dante, of course. And they're like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? You guys are the ones who made it like this. You are influencers. You influence how people think of the game. And you influence them in a bad way. And you said Overwatch was bad. And now you're complaining that because you influenced them, now they're angry. I just don't understand the thought process. But yeah, that's all. I think more people are actually realizing that, hey, maybe these content creators are full of shit. They're all hypocrites. Because there's not a lot of support for these guys, except in their own community. But yeah, my mind is absolutely blown. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be it. It's just a little rant I want to go on. I don't know if I'll do more of these rants. You know, I rant anyways, I guess, my previous videos, but these are the first ones where I actually show the tweets or show a thing. I might do this more, actually. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it. Thank you for showing up to the second channel. And yeah, this is SpiritFire, signing out.